Hi guys, and welcome back to the Her Real Happiness YouTube channel. My name is Holly, and here we talk about all things manifestation and mindset and that sort of thing. So if you're interested in that kind of content and you're not already, please feel free to click the subscribe button below and press that bell icon if you want notifications for every time I upload. In today's video, we're going to be talking about how to manifest your SP faster than you are able to at the moment, hopefully. Or the way that I have found to manifest an SP really quickly and really easily. Now, I am a huge promoter of making sure that you are working on your self-concept. I think self-concept makes the world go round. Your self-concept is the beginning of all your thoughts. All your thoughts come from your self-concept, and so if you have a shitty self-concept, then you're gonna have shitty thoughts, and so your manifestations aren't gonna come from that, because your manifestations are, but not the ones that you want to come from that. So obviously working on your self-concept is incredibly important, and I do not ever want you to disregard your self-concept. But self-concept is not the only thing that you need to do to be able to manifest your SP. You could have a fucking amazing self-concept. You could be perfectly good with your self-concept. You could think the fucking world of yourself, and your self-concept might be your strongest point in all your manifesting. But if your assumption of your SP is that they don't want to be with you, then it doesn't matter how good your self-concept is, because your assumption of your SP is that they don't want to be with you, so they're not going to be with you. You see, and the exact opposite is also true. If you have a really bad self-concept, but you assume that your SP likes you and wants to be with you, then it's going to come to you. You might end up having a really awful relationship where you argue all the time because you have a really bad self-concept. It might be hot and cold. It might be that you're breaking up and getting back together and breaking up and getting back together because your self-concept isn't strong enough to hold that shit together. But you can still manifest that person when you're working on your self-concept. I've talked about how I manifest, sort of briefly touched on manifesting my partner, but I had a really bad self-concept. I was really down on myself. I really didn't think very highly of myself at all. I never did. I always had a bad self-concept. I struggled with eating disorders, body dysmorphia, and all this sort of thing that comes from a negative self-concept. And I still manifested my partner and manifested all of my previous partners. Like I said in my previous SP video, I've never found it hard to manifest an SP because I've always just assumed that those people like me. Even though I had a bad self-concept, my assumption was that I just find it really easy to get the people that I like. That was my assumption on like relationships and like SP related stuff. My assumption was I just found that really easy, and so I always have done. And so you need to be working on yourself, on your assumptions of your SP and how they think of you, as well as working on your self-concept. So if you want your SP, then you have to work on affirming that they want you, they think you're fucking amazing, they want to be with you, they want to be committed to you, they want to spend their fucking life with you, they want to marry you, they want to live with you, they want kids with you, whatever stage you're at. And along with that, you need to be making sure that you are affirming for action. You can't be sitting there affirming that they really like you and that they really want to be with you and expecting to get that text, because you're not going to get the text. Alexa, stop. If you are not affirming that person is constantly texting you. If you've got no action in your affirmation, then that the SP is not going to be taking any action, because you're not affirming for that. You're not telling them that that's what they have to do, so they're not conforming to that. I mean, I really like a stuffed crust pizza, but unless I actually ring up the fucking kebabi and say my order, the pizza's not going to turn up at my door. It's not just going to be like, oh, Holly wants that, so let's deliver her a pizza. That's not going to happen. I've got to make the order. And so you've got to make sure that you are affirming that your SP is contacting you, constantly contacting you. The more I've found personally, the more I exaggerate stuff, the easier it goes in. So if I'm exaggerating it to like, oh, he constantly is messaging me, he's always messaging me, every time I look at my phone I've got another fucking message from him, like, I cannot do anything without him calling me or texting me or showing up at my front door. These are the things that you need to be saying to yourself, that you need to be affirming for yourself, that over exaggeration of these things will help to sink that in, because it's sort of at the same time it's like bigging yourself up as well. If you're over exaggerating it, it's sort of working on your self-concept at the same time, and by working on your self-concept at the same time, you're like strengthening it and you're bringing those two together. So if you're working on your self-concept and talking about how fucking good of a manifestation expert you are and how everything fucking works out for you and how everybody wants you and how, you know, it's really easy for you to just attract the people that you want, and then you're also working on affirming for your SP and how much he wants you and how much he's constantly contacting you and how he's constantly telling you he loves you and how he's asked you to marry you 10 times already. Or if you're affirming for all of these things in tandem, then you'll find it so fucking easy to manifest that SPN. Trust me, you will find it so easy to manifest that SPN if you're working on these aspects together and bringing them together. So make sure that your daily affirmations, the affirmations that you're going over in your head every day, make sure that you're combining all your self-concept, how you assume your SPers, so how they feel about you, and that you're affirming that your SP is taking action. So whatever you're trying to get, so whether if you're no contact, that they're contacting you, that they're texting you, if you're wanting them to commit to you, then they're asking me to, you know, be committed, they're asking me to be their boyfriend, be their girlfriend, and then or you know, marriage, kids, you know, you get the point, you're not stupid. So make sure that you're combining affirmations of all three of those things to be able to get your SP in the easiest and fastest way. I really hope this was helpful for you guys, because I know so many of you out there are trying to manifest an SP, and it's something that I know that I've always been good at, even before I knew what manifesting was. It was something I just knew I was good at. I've never had a problem with that before. Well, not since I was like, a kid, like, school crushes and stuff like that. But as an adult human being, I've never had a problem with that. I've always got who I wanted. And so I hope that my knowledge and my experience in those sort of aspects will be able to help you guys to be able to get the movement with your SP that you're hoping for. Let me know in the comments down below what your self-concept, what your SP, and what your SP's action affirmations are going to be, because I'd love to know. If you found this video helpful, please leave me a little thumbs up, because that really helps the algorithm, helps other people find my channel, and it helps me to know that I'm giving you some helpful information. And like I said in the beginning of the video, if you like this sort of thing, please feel free to press the subscribe button, because I'd love you to be part of this community. And I will see you in the next one. Take care, guys. Bye bye.